Hey y'all, this is my very first nail video, and right now I'm going in with Dehydrated from Young Nails to take off any excess of the dust. And I'm using this brush to get in the creases, because sometimes the dust can still be in the creases and you don't want any lifting after application. So I'm going in with this first bead. Look at that, butter. So whenever you start your application, you really want to practice your powder to monomer ratio. I can't really tell you what it should be. It just requires a lot of practice. Sorry for my background, y'all. But I've been doing nails for about 8 or 9 months now. So I really had a lot of practice on trying to master my powder to monomer ratio. I still have a lot of working to do, but for the most part, I've been getting it down packed. And like I said, it's my 8th or 9th month, so I kind of didn't really master this till like my 7th month. And yeah, so I'm just smoothing it out. I'm about to do this cuticle bead now. And as you see, I didn't place it directly on the cuticle because you don't want to flood the cuticle, as that can lead to lifting. And you don't want your client hitting your phone like, hey girl, my nail just popped off and I just got these done 2 days ago. You don't want that. Now, don't get me wrong, that did happen to me. I'm not going to say 2 days, but it did happen to me before my beginning stages of doing nails. So don't get discouraged. You just know that you got to do a lot more practice. And like I was saying, I placed my bead a little bit, like not far, but like a little bit. I left some space between the cuticle, and I placed it right under it and slowly and gently pushed it up towards the cuticle and brung it down. As you see, I keep turning the nail to make sure there are no gaps or any dents, and I'm filling in as needed. Now watch when I place this cuticle bead for this thumb. You want to build an apex on mostly all of your sets. An apex is good for one, retention, and to make sure your nails is strong. That you see, like it's kind of like a hump right at the beginning. You want to have that hump, so like I said, so your nails can be strong, and you don't want your client, of course, hitting you up telling you her nails popped off. I'm filling in at the bottom as well to blend into that apex. Oh my gosh, thumbs are my favorite. Just look at that. Look at that apex on that thumb. Now you're about to see me go on with this file because I did accidentally leave a little piece of the nail that was kind of sticking out from when I did prepping. So I'm just cleaning that up a little bit so my application process can go smooth. And I'm peeling off, not peeling, but pulling like little pieces of acrylic. I actually was going to edit this part out, but I wanted y'all to see that everything is not all perfect. I kind of waited too long to smooth this acrylic out, as you're going to see that it was a little lumpy and bits and pieces where it was just all bad, but you're going to see. Now, as you see, when I placed this cuticle bead, I did accidentally flood the cuticle. This is what you don't want to do. I ended up fixing it later when I did my filing, but you kind of have to not like move fast, but you also have to know the certain brands that you're using. And I accidentally flooded, so look, it looks very lumpy, and yeah. Now I'm going to cap with all my nails with clear acrylic. I know some nail techs don't do this, but I do this mostly on all my sets, and that's just to save the color acrylic or glitter acrylic that I use from getting drilled off whenever I do filing and smoothing it out with the drill after applying all my acrylic. So the files I love using is I think it's Tammy Taylor. I will tag it in the description, from Amazon. It's a hard plate file, and you just switch out that little white piece that you see. It comes in like a pack of maybe 8. But you want to start filing your sides first. I'm sorry, I got out of frame a couple times. But you see I'm pushing back the side walls so I don't cut my client. Yes, look at that shaping. Okay, girl, come on. But you see how I am keeping my file straight. I'm not moving my client's hand too much just to see, but you don't want to file and move your client hand at the same time, because you can mess up the shape of your nails like that. Now I'm going in with the Pana file. Sorry, I use this to smooth out my nails with any bumps that I have. My acrylic was pretty smooth, so I don't have to do too much. The easier and better application that you do, the least file you have to do. So I kind of do this step. Some people skip this step and just go straight to drilling, but I don't like to use too much drills on my clients' nails just to seal in the cuticle, which I am about to do now. Now, sealing the cuticle helps with retention. A lot of things help with retention. You're going to hear me use that word a lot, but it seals the cuticle so that, again, so your client's nails don't pop off in the long run. Then I would smooth it out a little bit more. And this is, I really don't know the names of bits like that. I just know what they're used for. But this one I know is a sanded band. And most of your most of your nail drill bits will come in with these sanded bands. So you already have some, unless you just want to buy extra. Now, this is my favorite part. Well, one of my favorite parts, how I make my nails very straight. I flip my client's hand over, tilt her finger back a little bit, and then I file to make sure that nail is very crisp. And I just found that my nail sets look so much better when I do it like this. So let's get into this Frenchie I'm about to do. You want to make a diagonal line on one side and a diagonal line on the other side. And then you're going to put a line right in the middle, kind of making a A in a way. Come on, girl. And then you want to slowly take that brush. Oh yeah, this is a brush, Beetles. And I think also this black nail polish I'm using, you can get from Amazon, as well as these brushes. I love Beetles brand. But I am making that curved line, basically trying to make those lines meet. This took a lot of practice. I still haven't mastered this yet either. I prefer the hand painted because when I do the acrylic Frenchies, they just don't turn out right for me. But then again, I haven't practiced in a long time for it, so I probably could master it now. But yeah, this is how I do my hand painted Frenchies. And you're going to see me do like this for the rest of the nails, except for the white glitter. So not too much on me with these these hand-painted chrome crosses. I literally had watched a YouTube video 30 seconds before I even tried it. So this is my first time attempting it. She didn't want any the chrome cross charms that I have. So I was like, let me hand paint them because it'll be so cute. I made a thick dot at the top and bottom and smaller dots on the sides. And I'm taking my brush and drawing a line across. And now I'm taking this little, I can't find my dotting tool, so I just use the end of this tool that you use to pick up diamonds. And I'm flaring them out at the top to make it look more like a cross. You're going to see me fix that one at the top because it just was not giving what it was supposed to give. But for it being my first time, they turned out so cute. And here's the finished product. Cause yeah, who didn't do that? Cocoa nails for my sister. Deep black Frenchies, period.